Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Low Carb Wishes, Keto Dreams. My name is Heather, and today I have got for you a pumpkin cheesecake because it's October and pumpkin everything. So what I have found with my cheesecakes, and this is a ratio that I go with, works for me like 99.9% of the time, is a 1-to-1 ratio with ingredients and eggs. So when I have either 1 cup or 8 fluid ounces of an ingredient that's like liquidy, like the cream cheese or the sour cream or canned pumpkin, I use 1 egg for each cup of ingredient. So I've got 2 blocks of cream cheese at room temperature. Same thing with the sour cream. I have 1 cup of sour cream, room temperature, and I'm going to use a little more. I'm not going to measure it. It's a cup, but it's a little more than half a can because the can is like 15 ounces. It's almost 16 ounces. So a little more than half a can of the canned pumpkin, just the pure pumpkin. And then 4 eggs. So give me a second. I'm going to beat up the cream cheese, and then we'll start adding the other ingredients. Cream cheese on my thumb. Alright. What do I do with my... It's in the dishwasher. My little spatula. Okay, now the cup of cream cheese, or sour cream. I use Daisy sour cream. I don't know, I just really like Daisy. The other ones all taste kind of weird and sweet to me. Scrape down the sides. More cream cheese. Okay, now I'm going to add a little more than half a can of pumpkin. So, about there. Ta-da. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I've got some of my liquid sweeteners here, liquid sucralose, and liquid stevia, which is a erythritol stevia blend. You could just use one or the other. If you have a powdered, like erythritol type stuff, you can use that. What you want, I was flinging batter everywhere when I was blending. What you want is at least 3/4 to a cup of sweetness. Before I put the eggs in, I'm actually going to sweeten the batter. I don't really want to measure out the sweeteners because they're like tiny little drops and little squeezes. I need about 20 squeezes of the liquid stevia and about, I think it's a teaspoon. Let me see, hold on. Ooh, no, not a teaspoon of the liquid sucralose. Probably about 1/2 teaspoon. No, 1/4 of a teaspoon. Tiny writing, trying to read. 1/2 teaspoon of this is worth a cup of sweetness. So I want 1/4 of a teaspoon of the liquid sucralose because I want to do like 1/2 cup of the sucralose sweetness wise. And then this one, I did the math earlier, it was between 20 and 24 squeezes, which was I think 8 tablespoons worth of one of these guys, which didn't make sense to me, but I'm gonna squeeze and taste before I put the eggs in. So actually, even if I did put the eggs in, I don't care. I'm not scared of raw eggs, but I think this one's dead, Jim. Okay, so 1/8, 1/2 teaspoon, 1/4 of a teaspoon. This one's just simply an easier conversion for some reason. And then I will open up a new squeezy stevia. I love to keep these in my purse. I like the mixture of the two. It tastes better to me. But I like to keep them in my purse, order unsweet tea at a restaurant, and away you go. And they don't, you know, unlike the granular stuff that settles down at the bottom of your glass, you gotta sit there and keep stirring it and stirring it and stirring it until it mixes in. The liquid just goes in, you give it one good stir, and you're sweetened all the way through. So. That tastes pretty good. I'm actually gonna go with that. Move those out of the way. Let's see if I can make the garbage can. I made it! Woohoo! Okay, so, oh, didn't want to put those in. I am going to do a tablespoon. No, 1/2 tablespoon, sorry. No. Yeah, a tablespoon, sorry. Tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. Little heaping tablespoon there, but that's okay. And then I'm eyeballing it, but I'm just gonna do 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon. Again, with that song. Every time cinnamon's involved. Okay. And then, la, la, la. 1 teaspoon of, I get like flavor stuff that settles down to the bottom of my vanilla. of, or thereabouts, vanilla. Oh, now my hands are gonna smell lovely. What do I do with that paper towel I had sitting around? There we go. Okay, let's give it a good stir, scrape down the sides. Oh my gosh, that tastes amazing. I mean, honestly, you could like stop right here and do like a dip if you wanted. This would be good with, I think this would be awesome. I don't know about you, but I love jicama as like an apple replacement. And I'm hoping to give maybe some recipes a try with that, like as a replacement for apple, but jicama is awesome. Okay, 4 eggs. I don't do, oh, really? Dang-nabbit. Okay. Pro tip, if you ever drop an eggshell in something, and you know how you stick your finger in there and it's like you're chasing the dang thing around, the water tension or whatever doesn't want it to go to your finger, use the eggshell. Use the shell that it came off of. You can scoop it right out. Now, I didn't have these quite at room temperature, so what I did was I put them in a bowl of hot tap water. And that brings them to room temperature or thereabouts in like 5 minutes. So that's what I ended up doing with these. Okay, that is looking pretty good. Guy in a toaster oven because I don't want to deal with the big oven. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, and I do have a springform pan. I'm just not going to do it in the springform pan. I actually want to be able to take this and cut it into pieces and kind of individually wrap them for built-in sort of portion control. So I'm not using my springform pan because then I get slices and packing them out's weird. So I'm spraying down my pan. I would love to tell you that I got that coconut oil spray and all that jazz. I do not. And it's flinging everywhere. I'm not that fancy, y'all. But that is good. That is damn good. Okay. I'm not sure if this is gonna all fit in here because my springform pan's actually a little bigger than this one, so we shall see. Looks like we might be okay. I probably overfilled this and will regret it in the future. In the very near future. Yeah, I think that's overfilled. Let me see if I can't finagle something else. Yeah, you know, it won't be nothing. Let's see. I should have thought about this before. Dagnabbit. Thinking ahead? Are you crazy? Like I would do something like that. That's madness. Okay. That is the best we's gonna do. Because I'm an idiot and didn't plan ahead. Nobody's seeing me do that, right? Y'all didn't see that. Okay, that's better. Okay, I'm doing a sucker in my toaster oven. So I'm going to start it out at 350 and then turn it down to 275. And then I will check on it again. And I may have to go look at the recipe again. I'll probably check on it in like half an hour and then pull it out. So we'll see it then. Okay, so I just pulled the cheesecake out of the oven. I actually just put the little one in. So I am going to cook this guy at 300, the little one, probably for 50 minutes. I took this one out a little earlier and it wasn't quite done in the center. And I put my hot pad away so I won't burn my fingers. Wasn't quite done in the center, so I put it back in. So total cooking, I started this one off at 350 and cooked it for 15 minutes at 350 and then turned it down to 300 and cooked it for another 50 minutes. So yeah, I prefer to do mine a little lower and slower, just simply because, you know, he's spongy. I like a creamier cheesecake. I don't like it to be, you know, get dried out. So I am going to let this guy cool because he's really hot right now. And then stick him in the fridge. I will probably taste him tonight and see how we did. But he looks yummy and my house smells amazing. So we will talk to you then. Okay, welcome back everyone. We've got the pumpkin cheesecake out of the oven. Talk about a pumpkin out of the oven. We got the pumpkin cheesecake out of the oven. We are actually working on about 2 days later. It's been sitting in the fridge. We ate the small one that was in the fridge. So we know this is good, but we're gonna try it anyway on camera, just cause. And I did this one in a square pan again, just simply for portion control. I'm gonna break it up into little pieces. Do you want the edge or do you want the?
I love the edge.
Okay.
I like living on the edge.
Living on the edge. All right, and this is my daughter Autumn. Say hi, people. People, hi.
Hi, people. People, hi.
Okay. And I did a little bit of whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
Watch her whip.
Watch me nay-nay.
All right, anyway.
I found I'm probably probably just gonna straight ruin this video. Or make it, or enhance it, make it better.
It's enhancing. Okay.
So should we start?
Yep, go ahead.
It's good.
That is good. That is really good. It's like a cheesecake and a pumpkin pie had a baby. It's delicious. But I was telling my daughter earlier, the ratios that I use is 1 egg. I've said this before in the video. 1 egg per cup of ingredients. So in this case I have 2 blocks of cream cheese, a cup of sour cream, and a cup of pumpkin. So I used 4 eggs. Now she had mentioned how this isn't like a really dense cheesecake. It's not like a cheesecakey cheesecake. Because I have a cup of sour cream and a cup of pumpkin in it, it sort of mellows it out. If you like a really dense cheesecakey flavor, you can replace that sour cream with another block of cream cheese. Your egg ratio stays the same. She's almost done with her slice. But the egg ratio the egg ratio stays the same. So she's almost done. But yeah, I mean it's an easy cheesecake. I've always liked this one because you literally can dump everything in a blender, give it a whir, and you're done. You pour it into your greased pan or your springform pan, and away you go. You don't have to, there's no whipping egg whites into anything or anything weird like that. So, easy pumpkin cheesecake. Like I said before, it's like a cheesecake and a pumpkin pie had a baby. Don't be stealing my cheesecake.
I'm not stealing your cheesecake. I'm stealing it off the old spatula thing.
Bachelor. There you go.
Oh.
Alright.
Thank you.
And we will talk to y'all later. Bye. I can edit it to cut off anything that's
It's recording.
wonkadoo. I know, and I can cut this part off.
Or you can include in the video.
Come here. Don't crawl on the floor. They could see you, by the way, when you get back.